Well, hello everyone. That button wasn't working. This button worked. There we go. Buttons everywhere. Hello and welcome to another live stream. If you haven't met me before, well, you're a very lucky person. No. I'm Keeonra. This is Keeonra Music. Hey, I pointed to the right side. I'm getting better at this YouTube-y type stuff. Who knew after a year or so? Anyway, my goal between now and the end of the year is to finish as many tracks as is possible, not rushing them or anything. That words, see, I can do music. I use the term loosely still, but that's my goal here in this video as well. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. Thank you for coming along. And if you're here live, then please say g'day in the live chat and let me know, have you got unfinished tracks? Are you like myself recording wonderful, interesting and creative music in your home studio and you haven't finished the tracks for whatever reason? I've been doing lots and lots of that because I'm just afraid to put myself out there pretty much. I'm a bit shy, and that's okay. But Songtember really helped me because it really encouraged me to start a track, record it, and release it. And I released it last week on DistroKid, and I did a video for it. You can check it out on my YouTube channel. And it was really, really good to actually finish something. So last week's stream, I aim to finish and I've changed the name to Lo-Fi Cat rather than Lounging Cat. So Lo-Fi Cat is almost ready to be released, and I finished the video of that today, and there's a special something if you watch to the end of the video as well, that's just coming out, and I might even have something else that's pretty special with it too. So we'll see what happens in the next week or so. So you'll have to stay tuned. So there's clicky bits below. If you feel like you want to click on things, you know, buttons, knobs, if you like to play with. Anyway, it's free. You can do that. And now we'll do this. We'll go over here because there's fun stuff to be had. Let's look at Cubase, and I really haven't looked at this since I did this track, and it was the beginning of August. So what I've done is I'm slowly working backwards through everything before Songtember, and I came across this and I thought, did I finish that? No, I did not. So let's have a look at this because it's with video. Now, this is the video that I actually shot myself at. The name is Baigup. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. I'm not too sure. It's a Noongar word. The traditional owners of the land, Indigenous peoples in Noongar language. So it's Baigup Wetland, which means place of rushes. It has incredible bird life there, and that's some of the sounds that I recorded while I was there, as well as the ambient sort of video. So I want to keep all that. That's the essence of this piece. If you want to know more about the Baigup Wetland, there's a link and clicky bit in the description below. And while you're down there, so let's have a listen and a watch of the video and see where we're at, because I don't really remember doing a lot of this. And then I thought, oh yeah, and this is relaxing. It starts off sounding a bit sad maybe. I'm not sure. Let's have a listen. isn't that nice? So there's some things that I can hear that don't sound quite right. So I'll close the video. I don't really need to watch that. It's mainly the sounds that are coming through. And when I actually produce this and master this, I'm actually going to keep all the ambient sound from the video itself. So that's going to become part of the track, because I think that's important, to be able to just capture the sounds of nature. It sounds so unusual and so amazing. It's only a short track. It's only 2.5 minutes. I don't know whether I should get out the original video and make it a bit longer. I'm thinking I might, because it gets to this point in the music and it's like, it's just building up. It's just becoming really interesting and lovely, and it'd be really cool to introduce a different instrument to make it sound even that much better. So what I might do, because I know from memory I took a lot of video, and I think at the time for the stream I just cut it fairly quickly. So I can replace this or extend it or whatever, and that shouldn't be a problem. So I can work the music around that. So I think that's what I'll do. If it doesn't work, then I can cut it out. But let's make the track, you know, that's 4 minutes. That might be pushing it perhaps. So it's similar to the lo-fi music. You want it to be able to be listened to in the background. You don't want anything to sort of poke out and sound distractive. You want it just to be there and just be present, and just no real dynamics, just gentle and flowing and that sort of thing. But I think it needs a little bit more. I love the harps. I love the cello solo. The rhythm for me is getting on my nerves though. So I initially did this where it's really laid back, and I don't know whether it's quantized or whether it's just not in the rhythm that I think it should be, whereas the piano is. So interesting looking back on this after leaving it for nearly 2 months, that yeah, I've got some different ideas, some new ideas about how to do this. I haven't done any automation on this other than the it's a choir. I thought I had a choir here. I thought I could hear a choir. Isn't that nice? But I've got them that named incorrectly. That's why it sort of didn't fit. Let's listen to this because they're very quiet. And I'm thinking that would be beautiful to start. I'm a sucker for choirs. Who knew? So I'm really, it's just, and then bring the cello in, because I just think if we've got more time, we can let this breathe. And I think that's what is missing from this piece. You know, it doesn't have time to breathe. And when you look at this, that's what the picture, that's what the image is. That's what the sounds of nature are. It's all in harmony. It all sounds good. It's all just peaceful and relaxing. And all I've done is grab 2.5 minutes of video and audio, thrown it in there, and quick, let's throw a track together. And that's what it kind of feels like. And I think that's what I did at the time. That's what it reflects. So let's invest some time. Let's give this piece of music and this whole creative thing a little bit more tender loving care and respect and a bit of love. Let's give it a bit of love, because they are if you follow the link, I was reading before, and that's probably why I was so late putting my details of my live stream up tonight, was the Baigup Wetland has an enormous number of bird life there, and I've captured some of that. And it's unique to the area, and it's like, this is kind of special. And apparently the frogs that you can hear in it, you can only hear that for when I was filming it with my friend Michelle. She and I were there talking to a volunteer who was helping to clean it up and make the place tidy and litter free and all this sort of thing. And it was lovely talking to this person. And she said that the frogs only make that noise when it's their mating season. It's only for a few weeks a year. So if I went back there now, I wouldn't hear that, but it's in the video. Isn't that special? It's like taking a photograph. It's a wonderful thing. So I want to hold that gently and respect that beautiful ambient sound while bringing in some relaxing music that supports that. And I guess that's why this is similar to creating music for film or TV, because that's what the music's there for, or even games, computer games, video games, because the music's there to support the emotion that and the feeling and part of telling the story that the film and the other sounds are already doing. Right, so I definitely need to extend that video and see what else I can work, how I can work that better, go through the video a bit more, see what I can get as far as the ambient sounds. And then hopefully I can do that before tomorrow's stream. As I said, I only looked at this late this afternoon, and that's the conclusion I came up with, was this needs to be a little bit more and a little more breathing space in it. So in saying that, let's do that. Let's do exactly that. Let's listen to where we should bring things in and where we should not have things, and where we should bring in other things, because I went through some other instruments, which I'll go through in a moment. So scissor time, and here we go. I think it's there. So let's have a look at that, and we're going to mute that. Let's listen now. See if we want the harps in there as well. Yeah, I'm going to do that with the harps too. So they can probably come in there. Although in saying that, you know what? No, I'm not sure. Okay, let's go. Let's listen. This might take a while. I want to do more volume automation, more work on the expression. So much more. So much more. This could be really, really nice. So basically I want to move it all along and not yeah, change it. So I don't, that's a lovely place there, but I'm going to move it. Okay. Scissors. Cut, cut, cut. And mute, mute, mute. And I'm going to bring the cello in there. I'm going to, let's listen to this. Yeah. So as lovely as all of that is, I'm going to choppy and the harps can go all the way through. The choir is lovely, but we're going to get rid of all of that and just have the cello coming in there, and everything else will come in there. The choir's all the way through. The harps start there. Let's hear how that goes. What could possibly go wrong? Let's see how we go. Let's start again because the video doesn't want to play unless I start it at the same time. And talking about breathing, I've sung in for a long time in choirs and they need to breathe before the harps start there. That needs to all stop early. Like even there, just really take a pause. That's 2 full beats. I think that will make that sound so much better. Okay, let's go back. So it needs to, comes off too abruptly. I think I need to put automation in so it fades in and out would be better. So let's see if we can reverse that and try some volume automation in there. There we go. for now. And there. So that bit, I wonder if that'll be enough. Should be. So if I do that, and then, oh no, no. Let's do that and copy it. Will that work? There we go. Copy and paste. I like copy and paste. Let's hear if that will work for all of the choir parts for that little bit. Yeah, that's nice. That's more natural. We could even drop it a little bit sooner. I think that would work. Always hard to get it in the right place. Come on. There's a part of me that really wants it at 0. Not 0.01. Fine. That one worked. Oh, I went too far. Can I get it there? Nope, fine. It really wants to be 0.01. Okay. Not to worry. All right, so let's put these up again and just take a listen. They all need to go down a bit, don't they? Just right down. 21. I think that'll make a difference. It'll just be what I want it to be. I'm a bit picky and fussy, aren't I? That's 21. That's the one I missed. Altos, special altos. Okay, let's listen to that. Nice, that's better. That's better. Okay, I can move on with my life now. All right. Okay, let's go back to the beginning and listen. And I'm thinking now that we need a little bit of change in here. Who never usually gets a melody line? That's right, the altos. So they should get the melody line. Just because I can. That's the only reason. Which I'll copy from here. Where should it go from? From there. Where have I got the thing? Okay, so let's copy that MIDI and bring it in here and paste. don't know whether that is because is the choir polyphonic or not. Which means when more than one key is pressed, you get both sounds. So it is polyphonic. Why am I not hearing it? Let's solo this. That's where it cuts out and comes back in again. And I'm thinking if the altos have that, should the sopranos then have the exact same thing but up an octave? There's a thought. Just to bring in and because that actually sounds quite nice. Because they've got, could have all parts moving in that, couldn't we? I'm thinking, I don't know. Okay. I think it would be nice to have it for all parts. Actually, I'll leave that in there. I'll paste that in, but put it down a third. Yeah. Yep. I think so. I think so. Yep. And then not have that volume automation there. Yep. See, I have ideas and then I have other ideas and then I change it all again anyway. Yeah, I'll do it with the expression better. I think that'll be better. Let's go back to here. And I think the basses would be better to do that. So what did I do with the tenors? They went a third below. Let's put the sopranos a third above. Let's hear how that sounds. sounds lovely. Okay. Let's tidy up the rhythm though, because it's not quite right, I don't think. I'm not sure. I'd rather that and have a tiny break there as if it's a breath, I think. Yeah, that's nice. I do like that. So let's keep it to the better rhythm and bring that a little bit shorter. So we do the same with this and bring it in line. So it just all makes sense because it was not quite right before. Yeah. And then, yeah, that finishes. Lovely. So that's the altos. Picks up the tenors. And get rid of that note. I think I'm pretty settled on this now. I think this sounds really nice, and it introduces the melody without it being too intrusive. I think that's what I'm sort of aiming for, whereas the cello was a bit in your face sort of thing at the start. And the poor basses, yeah, they just get the B. They just get the B. With expression, this is going to sound a lot nicer, but for now, it's not too bad. And Alicia's not here. Sorry, Ashley. She sent me a wonderful donation earlier because of my amazing, I'll use her words, amazing videos. And I appreciate that. So thank you very much, Ashley HM. I hope you get to join on the replay. Or you're lurking in the background and don't wish to say hi. That's okay too. It's your choice. You don't have to. I still appreciate everything that you do to support me and my channel. It is greatly appreciated. So thank you, and a shout out to you, Ashley HM. I hope you are well, my friend. I hope you are well. All right. So she would say to me right now, come on, Kay, save. Save it. Don't forget to save. So I'm thinking of you. Let's save it. And let's listen to this. Okay, so the first change is 2 bars in, and I'm thinking of really bringing that over a bar. So it basically doesn't start until halfway through the first bar. That way we hear the ambient noise. That's the star of the piece. So this is a very, very different way of writing music, but I think it's very important. Okay. Nice. Okay. No, even more so. Even more so. I'm going to bring that right down from nothing. Yep. That might actually swell right up fairly quickly. So I'm not quite sure how that will sound, but we're about to find out. Yeah, I think it needs to be... Needs to be nothing at the start, but then just maybe there. Let's see if that works. About 9. Oh, look at me go. Oh, I missed that one. Close. But no cigar. There we go. And same there. About 9. Even more. I know it's probably being a bit pedantic, but I think it'll make all the difference to the whole tone of the whole piece if this part is done properly. That's not too bad. I don't mind the sound of them coming in as long as it's not harsh, and I'll be able to do more with the expression as well. Not sure about that now, am I? We had those, and that was Is that right? That starts on the A there. Starts on the, oh, it starts on the B there. I got that wrong. Oops. Thought it was the B. Ha ha ha. So that's an octave difference. And I think for the tenors, it should be... I think that should be just a B all the way from there to there, and the same to there. That's what I'm thinking. That does sound nice, I think. Let's go back to the beginning and save it. I'm thinking the soprano's a bit too much, and I think I'd like them to reflect the same as the tenors as far as that's concerned. And the altos get the melody. That was my plan all along. Mwahaha. Yes, the altos get the melody. Mwahaha. Okay. So the sopranos are loud, no surprises there. So we need to bump poor altos up a bit. No, that's not the way to do any mixing whatsoever. Let's bump the, again, I'm going to use expression, but for now, just so I know what I'm doing. Haha, she says. There. I want that bit to be a little bit more quiet. Just a couple, I think, couple of dBs. It's a bit hard sometimes. There we go. Let's hear what that sounds like. Wonder. That was the original. Oh, we've got a bit of dissonance there, haven't we? Interesting. Need to look at that. That's not right, is it? Let's listen to that. Actually, it does sound pretty good. I think it sounds okay. Let's leave that. And then it gives us the notes without being too high and too harsh. I think it can be brought down even more. What have we got here? 315. There we go. Okay. So let's have a listen to that. that's nice. Wax. I think I want to bring the piano in and the cello in after the piano. Swap those two around. There's a good place. What have I done there? I chopped a note in half somewhere. Possibly. Oh, no, it's all, timing is all wrong. Let's, there it is. That's the note there. So what I need to do, have I got on the cello? I haven't adjusted the timing. That's what needs to happen, I think. So I'll look at that separately, but we've got a note missing. Because I did the choppy thing, it's chopped a note off. Aha! Which is C. So let's copy that C over here. That's where it should be. Can I quantize these a little better? 16ths. Nope. 8ths. Went the other way. Okay, manually. And we'll do it with the timing, which would be a lot better. Okay, we need a little bit of overlap. Okay, of course we do. It's a stringed instrument and it needs a little bit of overlap. Just a little bit at the ends. A little bit more in the end, but we'll leave a gap there. Because it needs to sound natural as if it's actually being bowed. For whatever reason, that's just not happy, Jan. hang on. We will mute this one because that's what we wanted to do before. Hello, Morkovka. Nope, can't pronounce your surname. My apologies, but welcome. Thank you for listening and joining me. And you may or may not understand English, but that's okay. Music is the international language. Universal language is maths. Anyway, I digress. So thank you for joining me. Does that work? Hang on, I wasn't really paying attention. See, I just need to listen. I want that note to linger. Wonder if lovely. Get rid of those two notes. Better. Nope. I want it to stay on the note. Ya-da-da. I think that will be better there. Go from here. Much better. Oh, there's breath in it. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, that's it. See, smile. Smile on my face. Big smile. Oh, and the rest of the strings come in. Oh, this is, beautiful. Love it. Now that was the end, but it's just getting started. That's wonderful. That is so good. So good. I'm happy I'm revisiting this. I really am. Wow. Okay. An hour's gone. This is how I spend all night in my studio and then glance up at the little gap above the curtains and see the sun shining through. After darkness, we call that nighttime. And then it's morning, which means we've been doing this all night. It does happen. All right. So there's a lot to do here, and I think we've made a really good start. I'm going to have a look at the video, hopefully before tomorrow morning's live stream. I won't be able to look tonight, but first thing in the morning, I'll have to set my alarm early. I'll be listening to the birds outside in the morning as I try and get this done and work hard on it, because there's some beautiful pan flutes. and another instrument from Laws, Native Instruments. Which I'd love to incorporate. There's some also here I've got from before, some lovely synthesizer sounds from Arturi's Pigments. And that has a sound of the air, the wind, and it's just amazing. I've also got augmented voices. I don't think I'll use those. Those are great synth type sounds. They are actual voice samples, but I've got a choir here and I think I know which one I've got. It's got to be Cine Samples, is it? Oh, no, it's Voxos. Yeah, no, that's Cine Samples. So, yeah, Voxos, which is a beautiful choir to use. So I don't think I'll use augmented voices. What string library did I end up using? Wrong button. Press the right one. Okay, so I have used Cine strings. They're my favourite. I think the cello is Spitfire's solo cello. Yep, that which is gorgeous instrument. Augmented strings I haven't used. Again, high and lows there. I've just put it separate tracks and panned them incorrectly, by the way. And I've got augmented grand piano, but I do like emotional piano better. So I think I've got all the right instruments now. I don't think I'll use that one on that one. I don't think I'll use augmented voices, but I'm going to keep them in the track because I need to create a ambient template, which was part of the whole idea, because that was part of my goal this year, was to get set up with all my templates, and I still haven't done that, and it's October. Time to get moving. Doesn't mean I have to use all of these because I still want to hear the sound of nature. I'm thinking this might be double the length of the track at least now. I mean, I've put it here to 4 minutes, but this is just the build-up middle part here. So I think it'll be double in length for sure. So it might be about 5 minutes. See what happens. Oh, excuse me. But I think it'll be worth it. I think it'll be a beautiful piece of music. And guess what? It's my piece of music, so there are no rules. I like that. Creative license, it's wonderful. Okay, so let's save that. I'm going to put the video on, take me away from it all. You don't need to see me, and but you need to see me in the next live stream. So check out below. There's a link in the description that tells you all about the Baigup Wetland, where I shot this video here in Perth, Western Australia. And yeah, enjoy. And we'll work more on this in the next couple of live streams and get this one finished too. Oh yes, and do subscribe and ring the little cowbell, because there's something special coming up in the next a few days. You'll have to keep an eye out for that one. All right. Oh, excuse me. Oh, it's getting late here. Well, not really. I'm just old. But thank you, Morkovka, if I've pronounced that correctly, for joining me and giving me a thumbs up. I do appreciate that. And I will see you all in the next live stream. And also to thank you, Ashley HM, for your contribution to my channel. It does help me greatly to be able to spend more time and invest a little bit more in the equipment and things that I need to be able to produce these videos. I'm investing a little bit in the camera gear at the moment. So yes, if you'd like to contribute, there are links in the description down below. Thank you, everyone. On that happy note, until then and a bit more, please take care of yourselves and let's spend some time in nature together and listen to this wonderful ambient music. And in the next live stream, work some more on it. I think it's coming together now. I'm feeling much more positive about this one. So this should be good. All right. I shall do a bit of this. Ah, I'm gone. No, I'm not. I'm still here. Okay, now I'm gone.